welcome to the queue for the Commonwealth turn 4 and also French. We got some French movements. Oddly enough, there are no attacks for the Commonwealth, but the French are going on the offensive again. So they had $26 to spend for the Commonwealth with the purchase of 2 transports, 1 armor, 2 infantry. All right, so Commonwealth is first, so let's do their non-coms. Eventually, Commonwealth is going to get to attack somebody. All right, so we'll hit our little button here. Oh, that's really too wide. All right, we'll adjust it. All right. So, from Hawaii, we've got 1 fighter that's going to remain, and we have 1 fighter that's flying south along with the transport at 26. The airbase gives it the extra movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Queensland, and then the naval base 1, 2, 3 into Sea Zone 54, back in the home port for the Commonwealth cruiser. All right, scanning across the board, All right, so got to move my iPad out of the way. We have a infantry in Iran is at a factory, so it'll rail 1, 2, and you can't rail across the Suez Canal, so he has to stop there. In the south here, we have in Sudan 3 infantry and 2 artillery that are stepping up into Egypt, Cairo there. Probably what I'll do is I'll chip out those British and Commonwealth troops when I'm done. We have a infantry in Ethiopia stepping up to Sudan. We have a fighter in Ethiopia, which is flying up to Cairo. We have an armor in Tanganyika going 1, 2 into the fray. We also have a transport here, which is going to bring 1 armor and 1 infantry. They'll load up with a naval base, 1, 2, 3, up into 81, and they will drop that off also in the Cairo area. Leaving 1 artillery to rail from South Africa, 1, 2, 3. Move them back so we know that they are there. Over here we have the Devil's Brigade and the artillery stepping into Brazil. And I don't have a marker for that. Let me grab one here. All right, so they're going to get 4 infantry, and I didn't put those out. So let me grab some ships. All right. There's 4 in ships. I'll just set them by that. I'll grab an infantry later. And our last Commonwealth moves will be the destroyers. We have them going 1 each direction. From 106 at a naval base, 1, 2, 3 to 109, and 1, 2, 3 to 91. All right, that is the extent of our Commonwealth maneuvers. I think that is correct. All right, so French combat. All right, let's get up here. We've got another march deep into China. And we'll get a marker for that, if I can find one really quick, because I didn't mark that either. I'm getting slack on my markers here. Here's one. All right, so, well, actually, it's back to China. These are the Japanese ones. I don't need to mark that. It's marked in my mind, I guess. All right, so we'll move China up to 8, Japan down to 4. So Japan's lost a lot of income there. I'm just kidding. They're at 36 is what I have. All right, so the other French, that should be it for the French. Right? Yep. We are holding the line down here in the south, and that will be it. All right. No French placement because they are out. So let's place our Commonwealth units. We've got a transport here into 62. The other transport going over here to 106. And we're going really fast there with the camera, sorry. The armor and 2 infantry going down into the Union of South Africa. And now that I'm looking at that, I might want to move this infantry. Because I can move that tank. I don't need anything over here on the Pacific just yet. All right, that is the extent of that. Let's take away this income and give them new. All right, so on the board, where are they? They are at 23. So there's their 20 and there's their 3. They are now at war with Japan, so there's 3. Below it, we have 3 of the following: Italian, Somaliland, Ethiopia, Eastern Iran. And we don't own any of the Japanese islands, but we only need 3. So that is an additional 3. So that's 20, 3, 6, 9. So Commonwealth is at 29, but you know what I forgot? I forgot to add in Brazil. That's 2. So let's move their income tracker up to 25 and add the 2 in. And maybe I should recount that to make sure. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. So they start off with 16. All right, 16, so they would add 9, that's 25. All right, so that is correct. So the new income for the Commonwealth is 31, and that's it. Up next will be Germany, turn 5.